Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my channel. It's good to see you here today. Now, I've had a couple of issues with my posting my videos, so I do apologise. I'm still learning how this YouTube thing works, and I got caught out the other day, but hopefully I'm on top of that now. And as regards the wobbly camera, I hope I've got that fixed. We'll see. Anyway, today for Junk Journal January, which is what we're working on at present, I'm thinking of combining two prompts. The first one is for day 20, texture, and the second one, 21, experimental. Get that right? Okay, so let's put those somewhere safe. First off, I'll show you the page I'm working on, because I think I'm going to leave this one. I might incorporate it, not sure at the moment, because this is actually a pocket. But I'm working on this page. So I'm going to put my book up there for a moment. I've got my favourite thing of all, which is tissue paper. And I'm going to use that to make some texture. I've also got another thing that I really love, and that is a paper bag ruffle. And I hope to use that too. So that's that. I've got an image. This was from last year's calendar. I'm going to use that. I've got some more of my paste embossing in shocking pink. Very shocking. But I'm going to use that as well, I think. And so excited. I have seen this little frame so often on other people's channels. And I asked a couple of ladies, and one of them in particular very kindly told me what this was, because I've looked, I've searched, and I've never found quite the right one. But here it is. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love it. And I'll tell you what it's called. Just give me a sec. This is it. It's a Sizzix Impresslets. So it cuts and embosses at the same time. And it's such a lovely size. It really is. What does it measure? It's about just a fraction over 3 inches tall by about 2 1/4, just under 2 1/2 wide. So for us, perfect. Card makers too, perfect. So I'm absolutely thrilled that I've got that. And I cut a few out. This is my little jar with them. And I've got a pale blue one, which I think is very pretty. A cream one, a couple of white ones, and this one that I cut from a tissue box. How cute is that? So yes, you'll be seeing those in my upcoming videos, probably once I get back onto journals and journal pages. So yes, I'm definitely going to use that. So we'll set that all aside. Bring the book back, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tissue to scrunch up over this page. So to do that, I'm going to add to the page front some of my glue stick, and I'm using the Elmer's all-purpose glue. So I'm going to do that, and I'll show it you finished. Okay, so here's my page covered with the tissue, and I scrunched it all up well first and then put it down and pushed it into place. I've got to say it was very satisfying. So that's the start of my texture. Okay, now this shocking pink image is going up there, and this might be quite interesting getting that glued down, but we'll give it a go and see what happens. And then this I want roughly around here, and I've added some foam tape to the back of the frame. Make sure I put it the right way around, and I want this kind of offset. I want to be able to read both lines of this. Okay, so that will sit about there. So we'll start with this, and I think I'll use art glitter glue. So there's our pasted embossed piece down, and I've got to say I don't think I've fixed the wobbly cam. I think it's my tables that are wobbly, because as I press down it definitely shakes my table. My camera is positioned on a stand that stands on my table, so I think that's the issue. I might have to have a word with the boss, see what he can do for me. Okay, so the next is this piece, and yeah, just getting that right so we get to read what it says here. So I'm going to glue this down, and I think I'll go with the art glitter glue again. Okay, so in the end I use my Boyle's glue. It's actually thicker, and I think that helped. It takes a bit longer to dry. I've put a weight on it for a moment or two. Hopefully that's done it. Right, the next thing is our frame. So I'll remove the horrible red stuff that sticks to your fingers. If I can, yes, there we go. Without removing the foam. Okay, there we go. So we want this something like that. Oh, I hope that's straight. My husband will look at it and go, oh, it's not. It's not at all straight. Mr. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So that's on. What do you reckon? Right, okay. This is very experimental for me. It's a bit different to what I would normally do. Now, the paper ruffle I'm going to put down here. Yep. And I'm choosing this end because it's a little looser. It's not quite as chunky. And I think I've got a fair amount of depth here with the tissue. So we'll put that so that it just tips the top of the S piece. Trim that off there. And we'll use the Boyles again. Oh, can you see what I'm doing there? Sorry. See what I mean? This is quite thick. It's, I think it's more like collal glue that you get in the UK that we can't get here. Last time I was home I brought a fair bit back with me, but I've run out. But this is pretty good. There we go. Okay, I need to pull this. Oops, sorry. Open this up a bit. Might need a bit more glue there. So I've got glue on my fingers, so the top of the piece is sticking to my fingers. There we go. Let's close her up. What do you think? I'm not sure. Oh dear. I said it could be a horrible mess. I don't think it's quite a horrible mess, but I'm not sure that it's quite how I pictured it. I don't know whether it needs something here. Don't know. I might leave it and think about it. Okay, where are we going to pop these? Oh dear. That looks like a Susan trim. Not straight at all. Yeah, that one's no better. There we go. There. Maybe there. Yes, I think that's it. I need to get some pressure on there. Okay, art glitter glue. Experimental it certainly was. Oh dear. Okay. So that's my combined page for day 20 and 21. Be kind. But seriously, you know, I understand if you think it's a hot mess. Thanks so much for calling past today. I appreciate you spent time with me. Oh dear, that's definitely not straight. I might have to try and fix that. Before the boss sees it. Oh dear. Okay, I might leave it here. Fix it off camera. See you next time. Bye.